Hey.
And we are Mitosu Crafts. Your hair looks really short.
It does. I have been wearing my hood.
I scalped him.
My robe.
That's how big his ears have got.
Just imagine with my mask on, it goes whoop. Not a good look. But anyway, I can't see myself, so that's good enough to me. But I was like, is that alright? It's like, well, I can't see it, my hair. I guess.
You asked for it that short.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to do.
It's got the wings at the back here as well at the moment. Don't turn around too much.
Straight on. Yes, thank you very much for joining us. We are independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrators based in the UK. So if you live in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, or the Netherlands, you'll be able to purchase current Stampin' Up! Products from our online shop. Do use the host code. The current host code can be found on our website at mitosocrafts.com to get a handmade gift or card from us the following month. And if you do place a qualifying order, you'll actually get a free Stampin' Up! Gift from us. So this month, we'll be giving away the wonderful gems.
Yes.
Also, when you qualify for that, you'll automatically qualify for a free Stamping Glam Squad tutorial as well, designed exclusively for our customers who purchase from us as well. So yes, and if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like button and do consider subscribing to our channel for more Stampin' Up! Card making papercraft inspiration. I was doing so well. Inspiration in the future. If you are going to subscribe, to hit the all notifications in the bell icon as well, so you'll get all notification for when we upload and when we're live and everything. Yes, do pop in a comment as well to be put into our random drawing at the end of the live stream.
Yeah.
And if you are watching the replay, you can still pop in a comment and we'll add your name onto our next random draw on our next live stream.
Yes, I have popped a comment, the link in for in previous. So if you search through the comments just above for Wednesday's YouTube video. So if you want to just get quickly, you've probably got about another minute or so, and we'll be doing the drawing. But if you want to get a comment in there quickly, you still got a chance to win this card here.
Yes.
Which Jay made on Wednesday. So yes, so that link is up there. So quickly go and get your comments in if you haven't done so already. So far at the last count, there was only 17 of you that put comments in. So your chances are quite high of winning.
Yes. Do say hello to our moderator, Krista, at the Stamping Nook as well. So you'll see her name bright blue, and she'll be checking out your comments as well if we missed anything.
Yeah, we'll try and keep an eye on the comments, but obviously some do slip through the net. So we'll try and answer them as best as possible. If we don't answer it, please just send us a message using our email address, barryandjay@mitosocrafts.com. If there's an urgent message or something you really want to know, but we're trying to keep an eye on the comments as best as possible.
Yes.
So good.
So as mentioned, we'll do the random draw now. This was the second card that I created using the Dragonfly Garden with the Dragonfly's Punch. I still didn't check what that punch is called, but I'm sure it is. Using embossed resist technique as well, with a bit of blending brushes background. I think that's what they're called. But yes, I love it. I love it. And if you saw the live or the replay, the inspiration for this card was actually a dress that I didn't buy it, obviously. A dress I saw as a sponsored post on Instagram. I thought, yes. So Instagram, when I'm just flicking through loads of ads on my Instagram feed, so actually I quite like them because it gives me inspiration. So yes, well done Instagram.
Yes, so the name of the punch which is used, it's actually called a Dragonfly's Punch. Simple as that, Dragonflies. Because there's two dragonflies on there, one large and one small.
Yeah.
And it matches with the
Kind of like us.
Dragonfly Garden stamp set. What did you just say?
One large, one small. Rude. Anyway, we'll do the drawing before he hits me.
There we go.
I was just joking.
It's true though. So let's see if we got any more. Oh yeah, it's gone up to 21. One more refresh. 21. There we go. So
Good luck, everyone.
good luck. The winner of this card is
Sherry. OMG. Well done, Sherry. Congratulations.
You've got to be in it to win it.
Wow.
So good. Well done, Sherry.
Amazing.
You know the score. You've got our email address. Email us, barryandj@mitosucrafts.com. So win that card with your address again. We do, even though you've won it lots of times, we still need you to message us that you're happy.
Yay.
Good.
Cool.
Excellent. So, are we going to do this? Show these at the end.
Yes, we could do.
So we're going to be playing with. Close the catalogue up so you don't see the inside of it. We're going to be playing with the Fine Art Gallery suite tonight, and using the lovely new Gilded Leafing. We're going to be having a play around with that as well. So hopefully, and we're going to show you some cards, what we created. Obviously, one of the cards you may have already seen if you watched our Facebook video on Friday. I did do another one with the second flower, which I made up, which we'll show you at the end, and I quite like it actually. It's come out quite nice. So yes, we'll show you that at the end, so stay tuned. Yeah, but we're going to be using the Fine Arts. Let's have a little look.
Art Gallery stamp set.
Art Gallery stamp sets. This is the one which we're going to be using here, along with the
Floral Gallery dies.
Jay's been doing his homework.
I typed it in.
Floral Gallery dies. So that one and that one, mixed with Gilded Leafing.
Nice.
And the lovely new papers, but I'll show you the papers when it comes down, so that you can actually see it. Yeah, so have a little look. So they currently aren't available to purchase unless you are a demonstrator. It's one of the perks of being a demonstrator. So if you're interested in getting extra benefits, do think about joining our team as well. So that's that, but obviously they will be available from the 5th of January to purchase. So we're giving you a bit of a sneak peek at the moment to try and give you a little bit of interest, so that you you can make some informed decisions come the 5th of January and hopefully have a bit of a wish list ready to go and see what you like. And yeah, I will talk about that once the camera's down.
Yeah. Before then, the giant here and closeout is still going on. Supplies or products are only available while stock lasts, and most of the products in the mini catalog, I believe, have got some savings on there. So do check it out as well.
Yes.
Cool.
Lovely. All right, let's flip you round. What's that? Christians, I'm afraid of that gold stuff. I know it's going to end up all over my sewing room. Yeah.
It's all over our table.
Embrace the gold.
Embrace the gold.
And just embrace the flake. I will need, I think, some talcum powder for my hands because I've come over very clammy again. I think the idea of using gilded leafing just makes me go all clammy, so therefore it sticks. It's going to stick to my. So I'm going to grab some talcum powder or something to, or even the embossing buddy when I come to use it to take away the tack from my fingers. So yes. So lovely. Yes, so as mentioned, these are the two which we are going to be playing with tonight as well. And I can't show you it in the inside of the catalogue yet at the moment, but it is part of the new January-June Mini Catalogue and the Celebration Catalogue from the 5th of January to the 28th of February. This suite actually, or this bundle is just under £47, which will actually qualify you for a freebie item. So in this one here, you get to pick certain freebie items. So a £45 spend item. We have got a couple of them right here. These two here are £90 spend. So if you spend £90, you can get to pick these ones here. And this one comes with designer series paper. This one here is lovely. Now on Friday of this week, I've got a blog post coming up with this, and I will probably do a video for it as well. So keep an eye out for that one there.
What's the name of the blog hop?
It is the Casually Crafting blog hop. Yes, I should really mention it. Casually Crafting. On Friday, so have a little look at that. There's a couple of us, 5 of us in there that will do this, and we can then have a little look around at our inspiration. And this one here, the Darling Donkeys, this is a £45 spend, so you can pick this one free of charge with that particular stamp set. When you buy these two together, you can get this free of charge. There are other things which you can pick for £45 as well, but this is the only one which we've got currently at the moment. So, and the darling donkeys, aren't they just cute? That's it. So, so yeah, but I haven't played with this one yet. Had a play with this one, and Casually Crafting blog hop on Friday, you'll see what I had to play with. So good. Yes, if anyone is interested in the catalogue, so if you live in the UK, France, Germany, Netherlands or Austria, you can get a catalogue from us. Obviously we only have English versions of the catalogue, so if you want one in your language, in French or German, you can order it from our website as well. You can get a catalogue, or eventually you'll be able to get the download copy of it. But if you like an English version of the catalogue and live with anyone in one of those shopping countries for us, you can purchase this. I'm not really sure what's going to happen post-come Brexit, but we will see what happens. I don't know. We've not been told of anything yet. So yeah. So good. Let's have a play. This one here. So I'm going to be using the lovely papers, which I brought up here and then I moved down there. I think they're on the floor down there. So the papers, which also come with this set, or if you buy the suite, you can get it. So you've got the coordinating papers. So you have got the gorgeous Fine Art Floral Designer Series paper. Now we did show this already once in our unboxing, but just in case you missed that, I'm going to show it to you again. And you get lots of patterns. So you get those two there. Get those two right there. So you get two of each, but obviously they're double-sided. So I'm going to show you what it is. You get that one right here. We have that one right there. So really pretty. And you have, oh, I think I thought I got these all. That one right there. I'm going to show you this one. I'm going to put that to one side, and then you have this one right here. So this is the one I'm actually going to be using this evening because I've already cut it down to size. But I just wanted to show you that bit of paper which I actually got out. Part of this suite, again, it coordinates with some acetate. So let's have a little look. Oops. Just dropped everything I need to use in the bin. So this is the Golden Garden Designer Speciality Acetate. So you get 3 sheets of acetate in here, and it is beautiful. It's gold one side and it's silver the other, and you get that one. You get this one right here, like that. And then this is the one I'm going to show you, and then you get, oh, I'm stuck. And then you get this one right here. I'm not really sure what you would call this pattern, but a lovely pattern. And they're all silver, gold or silver, so really, really nice. And what I wanted to show you is, if you were unaware of it, this pattern paper here matches perfectly with that acetate. So you could do some real nice techniques where you can get a nice shiny card and then overlay, so you can cut yourself out 6, or you can definitely get yourself 6 cards out of this, and they will all look different because obviously you're going to have different portions of it, but it overlays. So you've got one bit of acetate which coordinates with one sheet of paper. So you could do some with, and then you could do some without. So you could have some real good fun playing with that, or you could offset that over something else. But I just love the fact that they've thought about it and it actually matches. So you get that gold. You see, it doesn't match when you do it the other side with the silver, obviously, but it does with the gold, which I think is really, really pretty. All right, so that's something to have a little look at as well. And see, if you were to chuck all of that into your basket, you might come up to a £90 order, and you might be able to get one of the larger freebie items. So it's, have a little think about it. If you're a bit confused about how all of that works, please let us know, and we'll be more than happy to discuss that with you. So let me just pop this away, and then let's do some crafting. And so we're going to be playing with the Gilded Leafing which is going to be fun. I've got an idea in my head. I've kind of got a bit of a rough prototype. I'm not sure how long it's going to take me. It might take a little bit of time. We will see what happens.
Do I need to do something?
No. Just need to make sure I get the paper away so that Tommy doesn't come and sit on it, or one of the cats, because you just know that they're going to come and sit on the cats and bend it, don't you, as soon as you do it. Could you? Yeah. Right, let's need to go into the bin for a moment, because I dropped something in the bin. I dropped my vellum and I dropped my wording. That's it. So, I am going to start off by cutting down. I'm using Pretty Pink cardstock and Flirty Flamingo. I thought it was.
You said Pretty Pink.
Oh, did I say Pretty Pink? Petal Pink. In my head I said petal pink.
Because it's nice and pretty.
Not Pretty Pink. Well, it is a Pretty Pink, but it's a petal pink. All the P's. I should get Claire to say this right, shouldn't I? So I'm going to cut this down to 14.6 and then score this at 10.5, and that creates our card base. So create your card base however you create, to whatever sizes you do. And then I've got my Flirty Flamingo, and I'm going to cut this down to 14.1, so I'm going 5mm smaller by 10. And then that one there is going to go on like that. Then I've got a piece of that designer series paper, so this one. So I'm going to cut this down to 9.5, so you can kind of see the pattern going on here. 9.5 by that's 14.1, so let's take that to 13.6. So you can see I've kind of gone round now. Pretty petal pink, 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 pretty petal pink.
Now you're just showing off.
So that's that one right there. Try saying it 5 times after you had a cup of gin and teas, that might be a different story. So there we go. So that's going to be my card layer, okay? So I've also got myself some vellum. So I'm going to go down another 5mm lower than what I did with my paper. So I'm going to take this down to 9, which I've already got. Have I already cut this down to size? 9 by, oh, got my maths now. So that there is 13.6, so that will go down to 13.1. And then that gives me my layer there. The reason I'm doing this is because I needed to diffuse this paper a little bit. As pretty as this paper is, it's quite busy, and for what I wanted to do, it was too busy for what for the sentiment. So just by using a bit of vellum, you can pop it over there and it just diffuses it ever so slightly. So, and that will make sense in a moment. Now, obviously, my issue I'm going to have is how I'm going to attach it, but we will work it out together the best way.
Oh, are you not doing it the way that I said?
I can't remember what you said. What did you say? This proves how much I listened to you.
Exactly, wrap it around.
Oh yeah, that was why. Oh, that was why it was 9. Just remembered now why it was 9.
Ask for my help, don't even listen.
Yes, so, no, Suki, you can't sit on me. Sorry, baby girl. So 9. So that's why it was 9. I remember now, because I'm going to do it the other way. It's unusual for you, Suki, to want to sit on me. I've got Suki who sat by the side of me, and she doesn't normally. But the thing is that she's got sharp claws at the moment. She keeps on pawing me, saying, "Give me attention," and it hurt. So yeah, so I'm going to go this way here, and I'm going to use this as a bit of a wraparound. So that will eliminate my my need for sticking it down. So I just need to, if I do this first, I just need to score one. So I need, so this is, what size was this one here? 9. And that is 13.1. So I'm gonna score this just at 2 centimeters at the moment, just one side. It doesn't really matter on one side of scoring, but it's just so I can get one. And you will need a bone folder. And that can be one, and then that's going to go, that will then go in, so then I can then stick it behind over on this side here. So I just need to wrap it round like that, and that's how we get away with the no glue on the front side of doing, a way of doing things. Okay, so when we come to stick that down like that, that's going to work out fine. I may have just creased that a little bit too much. I may have just gone, so I may just get myself another bit. Yeah, I'll split it. So I'm gonna, now the reason that's split is because I folded it. Oh dear, oh dear, I got sooky on my shoulders. Oh, I knew that was going to happen as well.
She just jumped.
I'm so lucky I didn't swear. She's just literally jumped from the floor onto the chair onto my shoulders. She wants some attention. So let's do that one again. So I'm going to cut this down to 9 centimeters this way here. And then I would score again, but I'm not going to score as tough. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a helping hand. Just needs a little bit of a, just needs a help. Poor Suki, poor shoulders for me.
She jumped off. She wasn't shocked.
Yeah, she was picked up carefully.
Well, no, she jumped off before I could pick her
and
up.
placed on the sofa. She knew she'd done wrong. No, we don't mind her doing it. They were sort of like, yes, but when you're doing a video, that's not very good. Because when you get the cats jumping on you, it normally random words come out your mouth sometimes when you're not expecting it. So there we go. So I've done that again without the paper cutting. No, they don't, Connie. I don't feel they don't like sharing us, do they? So that's going to go on like that. So yeah. So when you're folding your vellum, do be careful to make sure that you do it and you don't crease it too much so it splits, because I did, so you can see, I'll show you again, I'd done it too much and it just went. So but we can use that for something else, that's fine. So I was going to say that looked a little bit wonky, but no, it isn't. It's straight. So there we go. Part number 1 is like that. Okay, so pop that to one side. This is where the fun part starts. So we're going to use the Floral Gallery dies. Now we haven't even done our normal backing on this at the moment, and we're going to use the words here, which is I just want to say. And I'm going to use this little banner for this one, and then the banners then will fit in. You've got a small and you've got a large one, so you've got your larger ones for your larger sentiments, and your small one will fit. So it doesn't matter. So if you want to say sorry, thank you, best wishes, you are lovely, it's a bit of a squeeze, good luck, congratulations won't go in there, I miss you, happy birthday won't go in there either. So you've got the larger one which you can do some bits. Okay, and you've got the other dies here for the flowers which is great. But we're going to use the sentiments and the banners and this one here. And we are going to be using, haven't used these for a while, the Adhesive Sheet. So Adhesive Sheets, product number 152334. You can grab these, and we are going to use these for doing our gilding, using the Gilded Leafing. So I'm going to take one of these out, and so I'm hoping this is going to work because these are slightly different to what I have been using. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a bit of paper to the size of my my die, and right, I've got to work out how these work and use. So, and I'm going to do the same for this. So I'll just go a little bit bigger. So again, this is a no heat tool way of using your gilded leafing. So if you think so, if you've got to use the heat and stick powder to work with it all the time, no you don't. This is, we do everything we're doing tonight, well what I'm doing anyway, is not using any heat tool. So you can actually just buy the gilded leafing, some adhesive, so the adhesive sheets, or I think Jay's been playing with some other things as well, showing you how to use a gilded leafing. Now if we've got time at the end, we'll show you what that is. If not, we will do another video. And we're just going to peel this off. And we're going to peel that off there. And we're going to stick our cardstock, he says. Why has that not worked? Oh, it's because it's on that one there. Yeah, I'm silly now. It's not stuck. It's because I'm using the wrong one. One thing with the Stampin' Up one, which it does, is they've actually done it so that it's in panels. We just need to be careful that so okay, so I might just need to do that. Okay, I might just mess that up. We will see. Yeah, I think I have. I might need to do that again because it's in the panels, because I'm going to have a little strip down the middle there, which isn't going to have any sticky on it. So we're going to do that again.
It's buffering.
Oh, why are we buffering?
Are you on your
I'm on Wi-Fi, yeah. I'm on mobile data.
It could be because both of us want to have it in.
Are we still live, everyone? I think we are. I think our internet's just really, really poor at the moment.
No buffering in the learning test. You're live. Yes,
Okay.
you are.
Okay, that's fine. All right, the phone, I'm not using our Wi-Fi. I'm using our, I'm using my data on my phone for it. So that's fine. So let's do that again. So we just need to be aware that when we're doing this, that we just need to make sure that there's that line down the middle. Well, one side it doesn't really matter, actually. No, I'm just thinking myself, it doesn't really matter one side. All right, ignore with me. I'm going to go back to this one because one side is the back. We just need to make sure I remember that the back side is so we're double sticking this. So we're going to have double-sided tape on both, double-sided adhesive sheets on both sides. And what I just need to do is I need to butt that up so it's a good fit. There we go. So there we go. So I've got two sides now, and I've joined it, and I've made that connection in the middle again. So then what we would do is we are then going to cut this out. So I'm going to use the Suki. I'm going to save those bits. So I'm going to use our mini Suki. So we'll see how this performs again tonight. Because I'm going to be using it, but this again, it might be a little bit tight because I've done double thick. We've got double thickness, so I'm going to pop that in right here. Going to pop my wording in like that. Pop my top plate on and run it through, he says. That's very tight.
Well,
Yes, that's very, very tight. And the reason I think that's even tighter than normal is because it's not, obviously I've got double thickness. I've got Whisper White and I've got a double thickness of the adhesive sheets as well. So that's why it was a little bit tighter than it would do normally, because yeah, I've increased that thickness, so just be aware of it. But that there has now die cut that out, which is in there, and has left a sticky residue on my plate. So we'll get Jade to maybe just clean it off if you can. There's on that plate there, Jade, there's some stick on it, so if you can maybe just remove that before we forget. So we've got this, and we're going to just carefully take these out. So I'm going to use my take your pick tool, and I'm just going to take these out. And the reason we've done it this way is because they're quite flimsy when you get the wording. But when you get the wording, but when the die cut, so when you want to then put the gild, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put gilding flakes on this, and you need to rub it. And the problem is that they start then buckling. So what we want to do is you either want to double back it with your adhesive sheets like we've gone and done, or you would want to stick it down first with one adhesive sheet on one side, and then, but make sure, I would say, stick it down so it's not going to move, because you can see as soon as you start rubbing that, it's gonna move. So that's why we're coming up with this little way of doing it. All right, you are going to be using double adhesive, but I think you will be happier with your results. Okay, so we're going to just carefully take these out. Just want to say, and take out the two.
Oops. I use eraser.
So I'm just reading some of the comments there. So I'm just reading Steph. So if you click on the video and change, okay, yeah, maybe we'll have a little look at the quality and see what we've got it at, Steph. Thank you for that idea. Just want to say, and we'll take out the bit here. Now, if you want to, you've got the we've got the dot above the just. So remember to keep hold of that as well. And I was going to say, don't lose it. And what do? It falls down and I can't find it. There it is. It's a little bit fiddly, that one. So we may use the dot, we may not. So let's come over onto this one again. So I'm going to use some double-sided tape to stick this down. So again, we don't use double-sided tape really how it's designed to be used. We just use it as a single side.
So Tammy Spruce said, so could you do the metal gilding and then die cut as well? Yes.
You could, yes, that's another way of doing this. You could actually, if you wanted to, there's nothing wrong with you could probably put this down and you could do the gilding over the top of this and then die cut it. That would be another way. I'm just being tight or with him because otherwise you're going to get these areas here which you're not going to be using. But if you make sure that this piece here is cut nicely, you could always use a second card and use the negative. So there's always other options because you've got all of these little bits which are falling out here will be gilded as well. So as long as this part here is cut nicely, so into a nice square or rectangle, you could use your negative. So yeah, you could actually probably do that. So you wouldn't need to do it as a double-sided, so 2 lots. Yeah, you could do that as just being one, gild the whole lot, which will be perfect. So gild your sheet, die cut it, and then that way you're not going to be wasting this side. So that's another option. So I might do that. I might give that one a try so let you have a little look at it as well. But yes, I was just being tight, you see, but to be honest with you, that's probably the easiest way of doing it, the less faff way of doing it. And we'll stick that down over like that. Okay, so we now want to go, so you can see, I need to make sure I've got my flowers up the right way as well. You can see how that's diffused that quite nicely. So I just want to say, and then I've already gone ahead and I've gone and done it. So we've got the happy birthday here, which is then using that lovely banner. So I stamped the happy birthday memento and then I've got to die cut that out. And then that's going to sit over like that. So even just on its own, you could use gold, the gold foiling. You could use different coloured cardstock to do this. And I think even just as that looks really quite pretty. But we want to take it to that next level. We're all crafters. We want to just go. We want to play with our new goodies we've got, and we want to show it off a little bit more. So we're going to get the gilding flake, the gilded leafing out. But first things first, we will stick these down where I want them to be. So we will have a little bit of. Could I have some other glue, Jay? I think this one here might be is very runny. This
where
one.
Where did I put? I had another one. Did I move it? Oh yes, because I was playing with it. Here we go. Yeah.
That's fine. So we're just going to pop some tiny amounts of glue on the back of this one here. And then that's going to get stuck. Like that. Okay, so we don't need glue for the words. So this is a good way, obviously we're using it as a double backed as well. The good thing is though, we can now, oh, one thing I didn't do, I should have done it whilst it was in there. You need to get a bone folder and you just need to make sure the back side,
Mind the wobbly.
sorry, you just need to make sure you burnish the back of your letters before you peel it off. Because if you don't do that, the sticky didn't stick enough to the paper, it come off. So.
That was the Sizzix.
But that was a Sizzix one, so I'm just going to make sure that I'm going to do it on this one just so it doesn't mess up. And then the toughest part is putting this backing paper off. So you just pull the backing paper off of this. And then we can then start to pop this in. So I'm just going to bring this down a little bit closer to me. And down. Do the same with the okay, we should be back. We should be back. I haven't done anything. I caught that one just in time, hopefully. Refresh your screens, everyone. There we go. We are there. Good, we are back. I caught that in time, so you didn't miss anything. So there we go. So yeah, so I got to my 2, and we're just going to put our want in now. I know what I want, a good internet connection.
But I think our internet, our internet is one of the fastest.
It is, but we seem to be having a lot of problems with it recently.
Yeah.
I think it's either just, I don't know, but
I think it's just the time.
it's time, yeah. I think we're coming up to that time of year as well where it's, it may be a little bit more, people are chatting with their families online, so we will hopefully get through it. So I just need to take that end part off.
Is it blurry? Is it blurry for everyone?
Well, it's fine our ends,
Yeah.
and the that's that one, and then we'll go with adjust. Is there a thing right, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, that might. I think the blurriness might just be yours, Betty. Might just need to just either refresh or just wait for it to catch up. So I actually haven't burnished the rest of these letters, and this is using the Stampin' Up one. And it has come and it's stuck. The stickiness has stayed fine. So the Sizzix one, which we had, I needed to burnish it. The Stampin' Up one, which they replaced it with, is working just fine.
Maybe that's why they replaced
Maybe that is why they replaced it, and they brought their own one in. So just wanted to say, so that's all stuck down now. And now the fiddly part. Am I going to be able to get this off the back here? Oh, there it is.
You're right.
It's got a mind of its own. There, we're in. So that's that part. Now, what we want to do is we now want to take the backing paper off of all of the letters.
Or the front.
Off of the front of the letters. So you've done it off the back, and now we take it off of the front. So say it's a bit of a long-winded way of doing it, but I think the effect is going to be worth it. I'm just a little bit paranoid that it's not going to stick, so I'm just going to burnish.
You don't trust it,
I don't trust it. I don't want to get it so far and realise that I've lost a stick.
Yeah. I don't think we'll have time to do a second card.
No, probably
so
not.
We'll just either give this from the Facebook next time.
Yeah, so we're only going to do one card tonight, but we will give away the second card. We will give away one of the cards I made on our Facebook on Friday. But even so, this is going to finish up. This is the longest part, but I think, who was it who gave the comments about doing the whole thing? Can you remember? Was that Tammy? Did you say?
Tammy, yes.
Tammy. I think your suggestion or comment was so that with doing the whole thing would make this a much quicker process, because there's going to be less faffing with it. It's just get it on there, die cut it, and then make sure that you use the offcut as being your for something else, for a second card. Can I have a bit of scrap paper, please, to put down underneath here? I'm just going to use myself a little bit of... I'm going to bring in our lovely talcum powder pot. This is... I don't know, Mum, how old is this? I'm just going to
Are you sticky?
I am, yeah, I'm very sticky. I just need to... it's the only time I'm going to say I'm about to be like a gymnast and take the stick away from my hands, isn't it? I feel like a gymnast when I put my hand into a big pile of things. So that's that. We are now going to open up the Gilded Leafing. And don't breathe too much.
No black back plates for you, Harry.
Don't make me laugh.
Sorry. That's what Gian said.
Don't make me laugh while I've got a pot of gilded leafing open.
That was so funny. Tweezers?
There we go. See, a bit of powder on your hands. You don't get stuck. So, there we have it. A sponge. Now, from our playing with it, initially when we did it, we used a bit of a rough edge on the first video we did the other day, and we've noticed that this actually takes away some of the shine. So I would suggest you use a softer part of your brush to now just go through and buff it off. Ooh, I missed a bit right there.
Oh, is that the you need to decal into a larger container, then you can dip your card into it.
Yeah, Joe did say that earlier on.
Yeah, we're quite tight on space. I think Barry was just like, no, we'll try and put it back in. We have ice cream tubs.
We do.
Big enough.
Yeah, we have tubs big enough for it. It's just finding another home for another tub.
And it's a small flat.
But yeah, we will
You missed flakes.
Oh, I'm fine with that flake. That's fine. On the floor it goes. And there we have it. There is another way if you're using some gilded leafing. Okay.
Blusher brush, as Steph said, would be good as well.
Oh, what for doing that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
I think that might be a little bit too.
Why do you have a blusher brush, Barry?
I don't know why I got a brush of blush. I think I brought it initially for some kind of crafting. I think Mum, you gave it to us. I think we had it for something for crafting, but then it was too soft. So, but I do actually use it in the bathroom. I use it to wipe away my beard hair. So I'm going to now transfer beard hair. Sorry, everyone. So if you get any random beard hairs when you win this card, I do apologise. So there we go. And that's that. So to finish this off, we will stick this to this. So initially I was going to go with white. And I thought to myself, no, I think it needs something. It needs to go on coloured cardstock, and I think I need to use coloured cardstock more for card bases because I think it's just different. And I think we forget. I think because I think we're scared to use coloured cardstock for bases because you don't want to waste. I don't know. Do you feel like me? It feels like you're wasting it on a card base sometimes, but I think it just makes it pop. Yeah, Mummy, you did give it to us. Why did you give it to us? What can you remember? Why you was it for ink? Was it initially for ink blending years ago? Or did I just pinch it like I normally do?
Gian said, sure, Barry, we know why.
So that's that one there, and then we will then just do this one right here. So are you going to show some of your techniques? Or have you got some techniques to show, as in already pre-done, Jay? Or
yeah, well, I can show, yeah.
So I'm going to keep this to a single layer. Because the vellum is kind of raising itself up a little bit as well, I don't think it needs to go on to... It doesn't need to go on to dimensionals because it's kind of buckling to give a little bit of dimension to it as well, and that just diffusion of that vellum I think just works perfectly. And if I hadn't have done that, if I tried to have done that and put that straight on the designer series paper, it got lost too much. So that's when it was actually Jay that gave me the idea, said diffuse it with vellum, and it works perfectly.
Of course.
Of course.
Oh, sorry.
And there we go. There is tonight. Just want to say happy birthday card using the lovely art gallery stamp sets with the floral gallery dies, and using the designer series paper, which, what is it?
Fine Art Floral
Designer Series paper. And there we go. So who is going to win a happy birthday card? Who's going to get a birthday card from us? So, Krista, you need to win it. Because it's your birthday very soon, isn't it?
January, wasn't it?
So yes, so that's that one there. So Jay's got a few, so if you want to see some other ways of using some Gilded Flakes, Jay's done a few test runs. So we're not actually going to do them live here, but he's going to show you what he did.
Yeah.
So you don't actually have to, again, this is a no heat tool, way of doing it. Do you want me to move? Are you right there?
I can reach, I guess, it's fine. So basically, just looking at what Stampin' Up has for adhesives. So you can use your mini Stampin' Dimensionals or your Stampin' Dimensionals and because it's already double-sided, you can just put your gilded leafing on top, and I use the brush just to take it off. This one is the Stampin' Seal Plus. You can see that it's got the texture on the lines for it. So if you like that look, you can use the Stampin' Seal Plus. You've already seen Barry use the Terran tape as well. This one is just the normal Stampin' Seal.
Well, if you watched our video on Friday, you would have seen me using the tear and tape.
Yeah. So this one's just a Stampin' Seal. It was my first time actually using the Stampin' Seals. And it felt like I wasn't adding any of the adhesive, but they work quite well with those. Also, obviously, my favorite adhesive from Stampin' Up is the multi-purpose liquid glue. So I just used the end of the tip, that tip, and write. So you can write people's names, make it nice and quick. Obviously you do need to wait until the glue turns translucent, or you can use your heat tool. I just had it written it and then just put it aside. You can also, don't forget that your multi-purpose liquid glue is double-sided. So I used the end as well, and it creates kind of like more artistic edges.
Kind of like a brush stroke.
Yeah, so that one I did and then you can have that on there. So I thought they were quite cool. You have adhesive strips. That's our clock, and it goes 24/7.
No, it doesn't.
It does in the morning. Yes. So yeah, so use any adhesives from Stampin' Up. Yeah, you have the adhesive foam strips, and then you have the adhesive sheets as well with the foam, which is great for playful alphabets, which you can use as well. But I thought anything that you can use that's got a double-sided stick, you can use to use your gilded leafing.
Gian's just asked you a question there. How long did it take to dry to go tacky?
Probably 5 to 10 minutes, I would say. It depends, because this one is I quite like it that it's I don't know if you can see that it's more bumpy, because when I first started off it was more thicker, so that took longer to dry. And you will see that
so if it's still white,
yeah.
Well, we've still got to do some talking. Are you planning on using this card?
I thought that looked quite nice as a
card.
I was going
to say, have you got a scrap bit of black paper?
I can get.
And what we'll do is, whilst we're talking, because we're probably going to be about another 5 minutes whilst we're doing, we'll just put a little blob down and just see how long it takes. So I just mean to. I'll get Joe. You can do it, Joe, because you're in a better position once you're sat down.
Okay. What do you want? Shall I put Gian's name? Was she the one that asked?
Yes, she was, yes.
Mm. Is it double N?
I think so. That's why we probably now spelled your name wrong, Gian. There we go. So let's see how long that is going to take to dry. So we've only just written down it's not much. You can probably help it along by wafting it. You can probably do can you heat set it with a heat tool? Would that work? But again, be careful that you don't overheat it, that it bubbles. And a word of warning: don't do this when you've got your gilded leafing out on the table.
What, fanning it?
And again, ask me how I know. I did it the other day, and a little bit went everywhere. And I thought, why did I do that?
Right. So we'll put it aside. I'll do some more show and tell before Barry. So if you haven't hit that like button, please do so. Add a comment in for the random draw as well. So this was Barry's creation from the Facebook Live. We'll give this away for the second card if you're watching the replay, or if you've added a comment in the actual video, not on the live chat. This will be the second card that we'll be giving away on Wednesday. So this one was using Terran tape and gray granite and memento. And that one was with the heat and stick. embossing on there, so lovely modern design there. And Barry used this one was used using the soft suede ink for the second two-step stamping, and we found, or Barry found a thinner Terran tape that we had in our stash. So that's the
And
second one.
obviously you can see I've done the difference on that one there. I've now matte and layered it on.
Yeah.
I've done the stamps in the soft suede as well, and gave it a matte and layer in soft suede. So it just hopefully tied it all in. The gold doesn't pop as much on this one here as what it does on that one.
I think it merges with the soft suede.
But it works still.
Yeah.
It still works quite nicely.
Yeah, and on our channel as well for the stamp around UK hop, I did this one. Actually, I didn't do. This is using the art gallery stamp set, so I didn't use any gilded leafing on there. But the video for this card is in our channel, so different colors, and that's using frost white shimmer paint. So if you're looking for fun ways to use your frost white shimmer paint and you have loads still like we do, check that out. And other stuff that we've done. Ooh, today there was a blog hop, the Stamping Sunday blog hop, and the theme was holiday table. I did tell Sarah Levin that that was a challenge for me because I just turn up and eat.
It doesn't do any of the decorations or the preparations.
Yes,
it just eats.
We don't host Christmas. Oh, we did. Did
We've
we
done it
do once? Years ago.
But even then, I think I still done everything.
Yes, I think so. But this one was actually the cracker idea was from our recent online class, and I changed it up and just decorated it with the poinsettia petals, which is gonna carry over, I believe.
Yes, it is.
But get it now as a bundle. Poinsettia petals with the poinsettia dies, because you get 10% off it. When it carries over to the new catalog, you lose that 10% saving. So just be aware of that. This one was colored in Stampin' Blends marker, and I thought I'd just change it to your normal colors of reds, which I think really works. And my second idea was I called it mason jar, but it's just an empty jar that we had. And this one, again, using the one image stamp, and I used clear wink of Stella. And yes, the plush poinsettia designer series paper is just amazing. You can fit Ferrero Rocher in there, and this one doubles up as a tea light holder, or you can just put I don't know, sweets in there. I do love sweets. And that was my thing for the Stamping Sunday. Check it out, and check the other designers. Check the design team's creations as well.
So that's good.
Cool.
And whilst Jay's been talking, I haven't been doing anything.
Yes, you were just been fanning.
I've just been
So
fanning.
quick update with the leaf, with the multi-purpose liquid glue, is that one. So you can see where it's more blobby. It's still white, so that means it's still wet. So if you smear that, it'll just go everywhere. But you can tell that that's gone translucent, so that's ready to go. But obviously wait until all of it is transparent or translucent. Is that the same thing?
I have been fanning it, so which has obviously helped it along.
Yeah.
If you leave it, I would say half an hour and so on like that left naturally, it should be fine. I've been sat there just wafting it, and it's.
But yeah, we are loving the Gilded Leafing, available from the Mini Catalogue January to June 2021. Or if you join our team now, you can put it into what?
You always have a habit of putting things where the computer's gonna go.
Well, you make a space. I feel
Feels
it.
it.
I feel
Yes.
it. Cool. So are we ready?
So we are going to be giving away this card right here. So one lucky person is going to win this one.
I thought you said unlucky person.
Well,
What unlucky
you
person.
may not like it, so you may be unlucky.
Maybe that's why some people don't email
Yeah, we do
us.
get people that don't actually email us. So we're just assuming that you don't like what we've made.
Our heat gun is only one setting.
Yes.
But yeah, we didn't. I think we wanted to keep it to see, because Gian asked how long it takes, but you can use your heat tool to
Yeah, and it's
set
near,
it.
you can say it's nearly done.
Yeah.
So about another 10 minutes and that'd be fine. So I would say allow half an hour for it to go,
Yeah.
if that.
Yeah, I didn't think it took that
No,
long.
it didn't.
I've only been chatting for like 4 minutes. I'm sure.
Krista, I saw a question come through. You're asking about our online classes. We haven't got them. We haven't actually got them ready for next year.
Yeah, we
as
haven't
of yet.
sat down and discussed what we.
But the registration for those will open up very
Ooh.
soon. But there is one class which is on there already.
You haven't added
There
on.
will be one class which is on there very soon. I will do that tonight, actually.
Yeah.
I'll get the link sorted for that. The event is up on Facebook, isn't it?
It is.
But the booking link isn't open yet. I will get that sorted tonight. And Jay, I'll let you talk about that.
Yes, so it's the TNT online retreat, which will be using the Simply Succulents. It is £65, I believe. And you'll get the Simply Succulents stamp set and coordinating Stampin' Up products from the mini catalog and cardstock and things like that. And upgrade to £90 and you'll get the coordinating dies as well. But if you, there's a worldwide option which is £20 to as an entry fee. You'll get 4 online classes, interactive online class via Zoom, and it's for January 31st.
Yes.
It's gonna be a Sunday, 9:50 till 4 p.m. UK time.
Yeah.
But yeah, check it out on our Facebook. Just search Mitosu Crafts. Hopefully you'll find us. And Barry will put up the booking link or the booking page on our mitosucrafts.com website.
Yes.
Cool.
Tommy.
You wanted him to go on
I
it.
did want him to go on it because it's just cute.
Look, he's looking at... What do you just want to say, Tommy? Eh?
He just wants to say, "Shut up! I want to lay down on this lovely card now."
Okay.
So
right.
that's it. All right.
Let's do
So
this.
let's do the live drawing. And
Look at that shine.
did I set it up there? Yeah, there you go. And the winner is going to be.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck,
Duffy.
Duffy.
Congratulations.
That card is coming on it to you. So message us using our email address, barryandjay@mitosucrafts.com with your address, and we will get that in the post to you. So there we go. That's it.
Yes.
Oh.
Congratulations. Sorry, that was my first.
And Tommy says hello. So good. All right.
Yay.
So well done, Duffy. That one there is coming to you. So just make sure I've got any comments come through.
Yeah. And do pop in another comment on the video for this card for Wednesday's live stream.
Yes. Excellent.
Yes, we don't know what we'll be
don't know
doing
what
yet,
we're doing
but
yet.
probably a celebration item. As Barry will be doing the casually crafting blog hop. We will be on a blog hop with Kylie and Bruno Bertucci for the demonstrator training program on tomorrow. And don't forget, the Spot Creative Challenge is on every Tuesday. So if you would want to see or more inspiration to get you crafting with your new products or any old in your craft stash as well to get you more creative, yes, check that out, the Spot Creative Challenge.
That's good. I'm just reading, Heather, what do you mean? What address do I find on Facebook? Does that make any sense to you, Jay, in relation to that question?
What address do I find on Facebook? Oh, Mitosu Crafts. It should be on our page,
Okay,
and then
alright
the
then.
events. If you check the events on there, it should be on
For
there.
class, yeah. So yeah, just search Mitosu Crafts and then you'll find events. It'll be there. Or if you go over to our website mitosucrafts.com, eventually I will have the class bookings will be on there as well. They will have a book of class. At the moment it's empty, but I'll get something up there tonight or tomorrow.
What
there will
stamps
be
is it?
something there.
What stamp sets did we get on our pre-order?
Oh, I don't know. We'll have to have a look. That's good. Okay,
Cool.
excellent.
Yes, sorry.
So,
I was
lovely.
just like, I was
I
just
just got to
focused.
show you that we've come to an end now, and we've been somebody has now taken over our crafting table. So just
It's fine. I don't want to put it on you. Sorry.
so there we go. Excellent. All right. Come and say hello. Goodbye.
Cool. Thank you so much.
See you later. Thank you all for watching,
Take
and we will
care
see you
and stay
again.
safe.
Yeah, stay safe, and we'll see you again on Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
See you
Thank
later.
you.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.